Welcome to the weekly press briefing of the Kosovo Specialist Chambers, where we aim to provide journalists with an update on the latest developments at the court and the opportunity to ask questions. The trial of Pieter Schala began this week with opening statements on Tuesday and Wednesday. Mr. Schala is charged on the basis of individual criminal responsibility with 4 counts of war crimes: arbitrary detention, cruel treatment, torture, and murder. He has pleaded not guilty to all charges. On 21st February, the Specialist Prosecutor's Office and Victims' Council delivered their respective opening statements. On 22nd February, the defense delivered its opening statements, and Mr. Schala made a brief unsworn statement. Evidentiary hearings in this case will start on 27th of March, when the first witness called by the prosecution will testify. In the Thaci et al. Case, the trial panel issued its 5th decision on victims' participation on 15th February, and a public redacted version was made available on 20th February. 84 new applicants were admitted to participate in the proceedings, and they will be included in the existing group of victims in this case to be represented by the same Victims' Council. This brings the total number of participating victims in the case to 137. A decision on 10 additional applications for the status of participating victims, as detailed in the 11th and 12th registry report, is still pending. In the same case, on 17th February, the trial panel ordered the continued detention of Hashim Thaci and Kadri Veseli. In the decisions, the trial panel found that the risks that Mr. Thaci and Mr. Veseli will obstruct the progress of proceedings and or commit further crimes continued to exist and could not be sufficiently mitigated through alternatives to detention. Yesterday, the trial panel in the same case rejected a request by the Selimi defense for the scheduling of a further initial appearance of the accused. The defense made this request in light of the lifting of redactions on some of the allegations from the indictment. The trial panel found that the removal of redactions from the indictment does not constitute or result in new charges. However, the trial panel also decided that for reasons of fairness, all 4 accused would be afforded the opportunity to amend their plea should they wish to do so, having had the benefit of reading a completely unredacted indictment. In the case of Salim Mustafa, the Court of Appeals panel denied a defense motion seeking the exclusion of Victims' Counsel from participating in the appellate proceedings. The Court of Appeal panel found that there is a legal basis for the participation of victims through counsel in the appellate proceedings. A pre-appeal hearing was held last week.